What food or drink sucks, even if most people won't admit? I ain't playing right. It says even if most people won't admit it, but then you're listing things that most people would agree is gross. So, but I have to throw this out there, because even though I cannot believe someone thought this was a good idea, the entire bag disappeared at our lake house this year, so everyone else, but me seemed to like them. The new Oreos with poprocks in them, and I didn't know until it was in my mouth. Just thought they were red, white and blue for the Olympics, but normal flavored. I didn't expect fireworks in my mouth, and somehow it was worse that they weren't flavored. No, just no. They need a much bigger warning label. For people saying artificial cherry flavor reminds them of cough syrup, it's interesting how this is generational changes by decade. My wife hates artificial cherry, got this reason. And I don't. But I hate artificial orange citrus for this reason, and she doesn't. Edited, owl are terrible, lol, edit too. So I asked my wife to make sure, and her perspective was she hated cherry, and cherry was her 80s flavor. But she said grape was the 90s flavor, and not orange like I thought, as a 90s yup. This made me ask my mum, and she said my stuff was orange flavored, but also I always got the prescription meds from the hospital because of my asthma. Not over the counter, which was great. Mum was a nurse, so I'm going to believe it. But do your own research, lol. People in the comments saying root beer in other countries is super interesting. Any food that pretends to be another food. It's never good. I've friends that act like they can't tell the difference between rice and cauliflower rice, and I know it's make-believe. There's no way they can't taste the difference. I'm like this. Just call it what it is and roll with it, because I'm skeptical of all of them at this point. I think people are starting to figure this out, but red delicious apples. They're bitter, mealy textured garbage, and the worst tasting apple. The healthy version of things. I don't mean actual healthy food, but the things that are all here is some ice cream with all the joy, sour, deliciousness and sugar removed. Brawn dough. Only idiots would drink that stuff. Anything with stevia in it. I was doing keto and tried doing the stevia sweetener for the occasional treat. Yeah, sure things tasted sweet, but then there's this soapy artificial taste that I have never been able to get used to. Blurred it. Holy crap. I guess I hit a nerve. Thanks for the awards. I don't know what they do. For what it's worth, all artificial sweeteners taste awful to me. But stevia is the worst of them all. I get head itches and an itchy tongue from some of the others, like everything. Play. Fondant. Circus peanuts. It's like eating gum that isn't chewy, but instead turns to sand when bitten into with artificial banana flavoring, but it's orange. But